Hi, you guys. Welcome to Saturday Night Live Stream. Today we have my friend Jana Pochop joining us. And I want to know where you're watching from. So say hi in the comments and tell me where you are. Tell me if you saw the video I just posted of Byron, my sweet new ride, my super sexy Toyota Corolla. I'm going to start you guys off with a song that I once thought was my sexiest song ever written. Tell me your favorite line when I'm done. Playing cards, cheap blue drinks, sprawled out on my hostel bed. Can you play poker? He asked after Google Translate told me what he said. I didn't have to speak his language to notice he liked my legs. I may have walked by a few more times to organize my bags. We went out in the city street lights so pretty, walked the cobblestone path where he ditched his friends, and I don't think I'll see him again. But it was what it was, and what it was perfect. 20 hours in Prague, and oh, it was worth it. Strobe lights, body heat, we found a spot to dance. I played hard to get as long as I could for a 12-hour romance, which isn't very long. And his hands slipped through the cutouts on the sides of my black dress, giving me goosebumps on my stomach as sweat dripped down my neck. Oh, we went out in the city street lights so pretty, walked the cobblestone path where he ditched his friends, and I don't think I'll see him again. I just messed up the words. But it was what it was, and what it was perfect. 20 hours in Prague, and oh, it was worth it. He left thumbprints on my phone buttons, lip prints on my face. Now all that's left of him is something I won't chase. 'Cause it was what it was, and what it was what it was, and what it was what it was, and what it was perfect. 20 hours in Prague, and oh, it was so damn worth it. Hello, Jonathan. If that's what happens in Prague, I'm going. Yes, every time you go to Prague, that story happens. So we should all try to get there after quarantine. I am very excited to hang out with you guys tonight. I feel like I have had a whirlwind of the last week, and it's nice to just center and be with you guys. As you can see, I have a new environment. I'm going through some personal changes, and I am just figuring out a lot of new things. I started a morning routine, so I am now 3 days strong of like this really good morning routine, like getting my poop together. I don't know why I decided to not be explicit. I'm being kind to the children tonight. But oh, hi, Liz, you're in Wyoming? What are you doing in Wyoming? But I have this beautiful piano. I want to play it for you. And also thank you for sharing the stream. It is very helpful when you do so. And I want other people to join in on the party. So I'm going to see if I can get through this song without crying today, because it's hitting home right now. So here's one I got on this guy. I don't know if the sound levels are going to be okay, so bear with me. First time trying out this new space. Sipping bittersweet chocolate in the afternoon. Don't have to be a history buff to admire the ruins. But the timing was right to say goodbye to the sweetest bite in that piece of the pie. It's the end of an era, the beginning of a new one. A bent Cupid's arrow, I hope you find a good one. The orange of a sunset on the horizon. I hope you laugh anytime you're reminded of me. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye. Goodbye to a good thing. Out of 52 cards in the playing deck, I think there's 26 of them that were stacked against us. Oh, take it or leave it, think I'd do it again. Auf Wiedersehen to a lover, but hello to a friend. It's the end of an era, the beginning of a new one. A bent Cupid's arrow, I hope you find a good one. The orange of a sunset on the horizon. I hope you laugh anytime you're reminded of me. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye. Goodbye to a good thing. And self-preservation keeps me from crying. My reputation falters when I'm writing about how I'm leaving behind purple sparkles and shining. Handshake agreement, there'd be a finish line. We hold them on the podium while accepting the prize. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. But one thing I need to get off of my chest. Words aren't your love language, but they're what I do best. If ever you look back on this as a question, don't you dare downplay our connection. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. Honey, it hurts and I knew that it would sting. Guess it could be worse than goodbye to a good thing. Honey, it hurts and I knew that it would sting. But what's really worse than goodbye to a good thing? And hello to something better. Thank you, Trung, for that hopeful comment. You guys are awesome. What have you been doing with your weekend? Please let me know. I have been finishing moving. I know I talked about moving a few live streams ago, and now my roommate built me this sweet loft bed. So now I have more space in my room, and I'm excited to make it all work. And here's a really cool thing I did today. So do you guys remember a few months ago, I was studying Dar Williams for my song study, and she I did a virtual songwriting workshop with her today, and it was awesome. There was only like 9 people, including her. So Dar and 8 other people, including me, in the class. And I got to play the song that I wrote in the style of her for Dar Williams. It was awesome. She gave me some good ideas to think about on how I can make it even better. And it was cool. I was totally fangirling, but trying to play it cool, but also fangirling because I never play it cool. I wanted to make sure I play the. I know exactly which songs I'm going to play after Jana plays. I'm excited for you guys to meet Jana. She's out of Austin. She's awesome, and we like to geek out about Taylor Swift together. So you'll probably watch us do that when she comes on in a little bit. And yeah, I know. Isn't that cool, Heather? Yeah, does she play at Falcon Ridge? Man, it would have been cool if she was playing there this year when I was there virtually. Man, I wish it happened in real life. But anyway, I have been feeling a lot like a shit show lately. So I'm going to play you this song about my shit showiness. And then you guys will get to hear a song from Jana, and I know you're going to love her. But in the meantime, here we go. There's a banana peel under the brake of my car, a pile of red hair still on your shower wall, a big stack of checks I've yet to deposit, dirty clothes starting to smell in the corner of your closet. You're clean, pristine, and oh so sweet. Are you sure you're okay with me? But you say I wear my shit show on the outside. It's not the kind I try to pretend to hide. Others, you know, are volcano eruptions after you've already chosen to trust them, and you rather handle a shit show. You can see, babe, I'm so glad that you see that in me. I feel like this would be a good spot for a kazoo solo. I'm barefoot on blacktops and my dirty feet clash fantastically with your satin sheets. I leave the lights on and the fridge door ajar. Do you have my spare? 'Cause I locked my keys in my car. Oh, you have got your systems, and I think I caused the glitch in them. But you say I wear my shit show on the outside. It's not the kind I try to pretend to hide. Others, you know, are volcano eruptions after you've already chosen to trust them, and you rather handle a shit show. You can see, babe, I'm so glad that you see that in me. I'm a bunch of gifts with coal in your stocking, and you're cleaning up the toilets I'm clogging. You know I'm a mess, but you know what you're getting. Honest and perfect, but promise I'll stick to my word. Haven't you heard? I'm a shit show, but you bought tickets, babe. You're in the first row to this shit show. Oh, I know you ain't complaining, 'cause you get to see me naked. Woo, Jana, that was so good. Wow, thank you, in-stage audience. Okay, so that was shit show. And if you're with me on Patreon, you guys are going to get to see the music video to that first. It is very silly. Oh, thank you. I'm looking at some of the names of the people commenting, and a lot of you guys commenting are the same ones that I now have parts of my car that are named after you. So if you haven't gotten a chance to yet, go meet Byron, my new car that many of you guys sponsored last week. I got like a Pernurndle named Howard Fistel, and I got a spare tire named Randy, and a like driver's seat named Neil, and like a mirror named Claire. But I don't have some of the other. There's definitely parts of the car that need names. So if you want to sponsor a car part, just go over to the shannandjess.com/support link, and there's still time. There's still time. I know, Dan, you really wanted to be the tailpipe. That's awesome. All right. I will play one more, and then you guys will get to hear from Jana. I may have lied. But she always, special guests come on halfway through. And this next song was a request from Neil. And Neil, I love that you requested this, because this song is from my Shanna whore days, back before I was Shanna in a dress, when I was just a whore. And Trung, you're clever. But yeah, if you find, there are old YouTube videos under Shanna whore, which I can't even log into anymore. I don't know the password, and I don't know how to get the password. But Cloud Jumping is one of the songs on that channel. So Neil, hats off to you that you know this song, even though it's like, it's from some girl named Shanna whore who sucks to grow up with that name. This song is for you. It's called Cloud Jumping. I travel in circles, left foot left and right foot right. Gotta follow where my heartstrings pull me, by this puppeteer called life. You say, can you be a little more like me? A balance, be mind, some stability. Well, yes, I'm shaky. You can break me. If foundation's what you're looking for, I'm the leaning Tower of Pisa. If it'll please you, I'll walk you out that door, but you could be my compass center. You stay centered while I run around, and I'll keep traveling in circles, skipping blindfolded and jumping on clouds. This is kind of a prettier way of saying I'm a shit show. I travel in circles, never took the most efficient path. You say I have no direction. I think you just don't know how to read my map, 'cause you got your plan and your pen in hand, so you never could understand that I'm shaky. You can break me. If foundation's what you're looking for, I'm the leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, I'll walk you out that door, but you could be the middle of my twister. I hear the storm while I'm spinning around, and I'll keep traveling in circles, skipping blindfolded and jumping on clouds. I travel in circles, skipping blindfolded and jumping on clouds. Oh, I make color outside the lines, but I always find my way somehow. I travel in circles. Perhaps you could try it too. And maybe we'll land in a Venn diagram and I'll overlap nicely with you. Or you could do your own thing, whatever you wish, my friend. But ice rinks and tables can be unstable, but circles work for them. So I keep traveling in circles. Ooh, I travel in circles, skipping blindfolded and jumping on clouds. All right, you guys made it to special guest time. So bring your virtual hands together and send lots of clappy emojis and hearts to welcome Jana Pochop. Hey!
You're so good. That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that was great. I love that.
Thanks. I'm impressed that you're listening. Usually when I'm like right about to play, I'm just like, I'm going to be tuning. I can't listen.
I think I'm tuned. I don't know. I was like tuned before so you can listen. That's my rule. So yeah.
Nice. You're smart. What's going on with you lately, Jana?
Oh, you know, hanging out at home a lot.
You've been producing tracks.
I've been, you know, I decided to be my own producer this summer since I was quarantined. So I've been learning Logic, which is super fun and will suck your whole brain in and spit it back out. But it's been super fun. And today I made soup. So I don't know, I'm making stuff.
What kind of soup?
It's like a vegetable chicken situation. And I did get to go to New Mexico to see my mom a couple weeks ago. So I brought back a bunch of green chili and red chili for the fall. As a transplant, I want to stock up. It's like a mission.
That's good. I want some of your soup. I've been trying to learn to cook by making myself cook one day a week, which is a big improvement for me.
Totally.
So if you can send me easy recipes, I want them. And that goes for you guys too, watching from home.
I cook a lot for myself and I get nervous cooking for other people, but soup is like one of my fail safes. Like you learn a few things, you can cook with, you know, fearlessness.
Okay. I want to cook with fearlessness. Also fearless Swiftie reference. I love her. We're gonna geek out about her after your song, but why don't you grace us with your freaking awesome song?
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you asked. We were hanging out at Swerfa earlier virtually, and I'm happy to see you twice in one day. And I thought, since we are going to talk about Taylor Swift, I was introduced to this song as being the one that I didn't want to write about myself. I was trying to write a song, but I was tired of myself, which is common. And so I thought, well, what if Netflix called and said, Jana, we want a song for a rom-com that we haven't made yet, and we would love to hire Taylor Swift, but we can't afford her. So you're like our D-rate Taylor Swift songwriter. Would you write a song? And I'd be like, sure, Netflix. So here's what I wrote. It's called 18 Hours to a First Kiss. It started with your heartbeat reflecting off of mine, and if you feel it before eyes meet, you better take it as a sign. So we share a skinny sidewalk, and you talk with your hands. We cover every city block in a tunnel vision kind of trance. I already know, and you know too, They'll make movies about this plot twist. 18 hours to a first kiss. We found an empty diner and we made sculptures with the straws. And midnight came as a reminder that we were falling in like jigsaw. So we crashed an empty city park, back and forth in third degrees, throwing stones into the dark and yelling wishes to the trees. I already know, and you know too, they'll make movies about this plot twist. 18 hours to a first kiss. The sun woke up the skyline with something waking up in us. I tried on the thought of you as mine at the top of the parking garage. Our fingers interlace, and I'm trying to act up. You lean into my dizzy space, whisper enough is enough is enough. I already know, and you know too, they'll make movies about this plot twist. 18 hours to a first kiss. To a first kiss.
I love it so much. It's so catchy too. 18.
You know, Netflix just, they haven't called yet, but just waiting. It's like you said, say the thing out loud, put it out there.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna call. Well,
Yeah.
Everyone, if you know anyone at Netflix, tell them Jana's name.
Right.
We were chatting before we went live, and I was telling Jana about how my dream is to co-write with Taylor, and
Yes.
and I was like, I feel like just the more people I tell, the more likely it'll happen, you know. So that's the
so
new
true.
That's the system. All right, so let's answer these questions that I posed to you before. What is your favorite song off of Folklore?
On to the interview portion of the night.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I will say Folklore as a record is such an incredible whole piece. She just, out of all her records, it's like, I don't know, it's epic. This Is Me Trying is my favorite. There's what is the, I got wasted like all my potential. Oh, they told me all of my cages were mental and I got wasted like all my potential. Like, come on, Taylor. Every line.
Yeah.
It's so sad. How about you? What's your Folklore jam these days?
Invisible String.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
song. Actually, And the One is like a close second.
That one, I'm doing good. I'm on some new shit. Oh, I just put that on and I feel like, I'm like, yeah. Such a good first song.
Yeah, it's so good. And I feel like we all either try to write songs about that or want to, of like, I wonder what that would have ended like.
Yeah.
And she just finds a way to do it where no line is cliche. No
Exactly.
line is what I've heard before.
That's the thing. That's what we were talking about earlier. She's like a true songwriting genius, and she has been since she was like 15. That's nuts.
Yeah, or like 12. She's like, this is my first song, and it's better than every song I've ever heard.
Yeah. Cool.
And then here's the next one that I'm very interested in your answer is, what is your favorite deep cut out of her entire discography?
I love this question. I will start with the umbrella answer of, I think people really slept. It's not this old of a record, but I think Reputation gets ignored for the brilliant album that it is. It's real dark synth pop, but it's so good. And I was just going back to it a lot this week. And on there, Dancing with Our Hands Tied is the most tragic song I've ever heard in my life. And it's got a sick pop beat to it. And it's so sad about, having to love someone in secret. I don't know what Taylor's got going on, but she's famous, so.
She has to love everyone, like, in secret. That's her life.
Exactly. So that Reputation is a beautiful record. And then I don't know. I came into Taylor on Red. I was a little slow on the uptake, but I Almost Do off of Red hits me every time too. I like all the plaintive sad songs.
Yeah, that's a rare one.
Yeah.
I like on the Red album, like the first line that comes to me is the first line of Red, where it's, loving you is like driving a new Maserati down a dead end street.
Yeah.
Faster than the wind, passionate as sin, ended so suddenly. I am having a songgasm over those two lines. Like,
she is such a killer first line writer. I mean, of all of it too, but the first, like, if you want to get smacked in the face, like, listen to Taylor. It's so good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if any of you out there have never heard of this little known artist called Taylor Swift that we're really into, but we just want to spread the news about her because we think maybe you haven't heard of her.
Yeah, and she might make something of herself someday. So
she might. And on that note, I am going to play the song that I wrote in the style of Taylor.
Yes.
Which, funny enough, like, I totally accidentally stole a melody from one of the songs that you mentioned. So I'll have you guess which one it is, and I'm going to play you guys Wanderlust. But thank you, Jana, so much for joining.
Thank you so much. You're amazing, and thanks everybody.
She's awesome. Make sure to sign up on her mailing list and follow her. I think she's on Patreon also. So, like, support artists. She's wonderful. And here's in the style of, I call her Tay-Sweet. That's my personal nickname for her because, we're tight like that. But many of you guys have heard this one on my YouTube channel also. Put your hand on the small of my back. My voice was shaking. You whispered, relax. How come goodbye was so easy for you? Touch your finger to my bottom lip. How do you resist something so electric? Oh, this goodbye comes so easy for you. I got my boarding pass and my baggage packed one way, and I don't know when I will be back. Didn't ask. You said, baby, go wherever you want to go. The world's a lot bigger than this little town home. I won't handcuff ya. Chase your wanderlust. You said, baby, do whatever you want to do. Follow your heart, you ain't got nothing to lose. I know you meant it, you always tell the truth, but I would have stayed if you'd wanted me to. I stepped down in the middle of nowhere, pocket journal full of thoughts I didn't share, chasing meaning while my feet trudged through sand. On board last and get my baggage back, Find a place to stay and I start to unpack, and my thoughts flash back. When you said, baby, go wherever you want to go. The world's a lot bigger than this little town home. I won't handcuff ya, chase your wanderlust. You said, baby, do whatever you want to do. Follow your heart, you ain't got nothing to lose. I know you meant it, you always tell the truth. But I would have stayed if you'd wanted me to. Oh, follow an adventure is easier to explain when the truth of the matter is I'm running away. I'm running away. I'm running away. I'm running away. I'm just running away. You said, baby, go wherever you want to go. The world's a lot bigger than this little town home. I won't handcuff ya, chase your wanderlust. You said, baby, do whatever you want to do. Follow your heart, you ain't got nothing to lose. But if you had asked, would have told you the truth. I would have stayed if you'd wanted me to. I would have stayed if you'd asked me to. You had your hand on the small of my back. My voice was shaking. You whispered, relax. How come goodbye was so easy for you? And yeah, that was my song Wanderlust. And really what I did was I took all of these little Taylorisms and I thought, what is something that she would write? What is a title that she would have? And it was totally accidental that after I wrote that song, I learned she had a fragrance called Wanderlust. So I'm kind of like, huh, I nailed it. But yeah, Jana, you know it. But I don't know if I should really advertise that because maybe her lawyers will all come after me. And I'm like, you don't understand. Imitation is flattery. But yeah, that is almost the conclusion of our show. And I saw a question out there. It was, Mark wants to know how to get your album, which I can't believe I forgot to say. My live album is out, you guys. It's still a baby. It's a newborn live album, and you can get it for free at shanainaddress.com. So you'll see right on the homepage, it says, tell us where to send your live album. And then you will, there. I don't know. I guess I could have just said it and my name would have made it clear what the URL was. But yeah, I want everyone to have the live album and tell me if they like it. And I'm already ready to get the studio album out also. So there's just lots of thoughts and plans in my head. If you're with me on Patreon, then you can help me plan for this big tour that is gonna happen next summer. I was gonna say hopefully, but not hopefully. It's gonna happen because by then the world will be slightly more normal. That is what I am going to manifest. And if you guys all put it out there, then I think we can make it happen. Oh yes, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm so close to 100 subscribers, and once I reach 100 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, then I can monetize my channel. So every little watch or a thumbs up or comment is really helpful. So thank you to all of you guys who have been doing that. Oh, thank you. And Iced Coffee Tones, what's your name? because I'm guessing it's not iced coffee, unless it is, in which case you have a very cool name. But yeah, so thank you guys. Thank you, Jana, for joining. And I will see you guys Wednesday if you're following Weekly Wednesdays on YouTube, or next Saturday for Saturday Night Live Stream. And maybe by then I will have my John Prine imitation songs ready for you. I've been working on them. So have a lovely rest of your week. Love you all.